MCPE client for 1.19. When you load into this client, you will immediately notice that we get a brand new panorama over here, and also we do have a brand new UI. This client actually comes with multiple extensions that you guys can use. For example, there is a keystrokes extension, there is a God Bridge extension. When you load into this client, you will immediately notice that we do get some simpler textures as well. For example, we actually do have full grass right over here, and also we have a FPS counter in the side of our screen right over here, and it is actually made to be RGB as well, which is another really cool thing. And also right next to that, we get an RGB keystrokes right over here. That looks super duper amazing in my opinion. Look at that, boys, and it actually does correspond with all of our movements as well. So keystrokes are definitely useful in order to keep track of, you know, what buttons you're pressing and stuff like that. And in general, we get a brand new UI over here. It's actually made to be like in a dark mode, so that is honestly really cool. Boys, if you go to the settings of this client, you'll notice that we actually have some new settings right over here. This will allow you to enable or disable keystrokes whether you want to or not, so that is definitely another really cool thing. But we can actually go ahead and get an even bigger FPS boost by actually adding the Trailway client FPS booster add-on right over here. And as you can tell, when we do load into this client, everything looks completely different. So the textures are made to be a lot more plasticky, if that does make any sense. We are also able to change the size of our keystrokes over here, so we can make the keystrokes big or we can make them small, whichever one fits your needs the most. So that is definitely really cool. And we also have Java extensions as well to this client, and also we do have shorter flames as well. And if you actually step in the flame, you'll notice that it is not going to blind you or anything like that. It is actually going to stay down, and it's actually, you know, very useful in my opinion. I'm super glad that they did include that. Also, we do have an RGB experience bar over here, which is another really cool thing, and it definitely does add to the atmosphere and just a vibe of this client. And best of all, you can even use this client in service as well, since it's not considered a hack client and you won't get banned or anything like that. And also, we do have this amazing looking sky over here. It is such a vibe, and it actually does have realistic clouds and a beautiful sunset right over there, so it definitely kind of is like a shader in a way. See you later, French fries.